What's going on, MTD Squad? So, in today's video, I'm just going to be basically discussing the question: is is it possible to end racism? Now, I want you to take a minute, even pause the video if you need to, but just ponder that for a minute and just think about it. Is it possible to end racism in its whole meaning, purpose, demeanor, just ending it all? Is that possible? If you come up with the answer, if you come up with the answer, no, you are right. But if you come up with the answer, yes, you are right. It is very possible. But realistically speaking, is it? And that would be no. So the main problem that's going on as of right now in society is basically it doesn't seem like Black Lives Matter. You know, uh, white privilege is a huge thing. There's not really a such thing as black privilege, where everything just seems to work out in your favor because of the color of your skin. That's basically what white privilege is. Um, but basically just the African American racial group is not equal to the Caucasian or white racial group. And that is the main problem that's been going on for like a long time now. Like it's so long now. Yeah. Wow. And you got to realize so many people has fought, so many African Americans, male and female, have fought for the freedom that we have now, and I feel like, in my own opinion, it is not possible to end racism. Uh, It is not possible to end racism, and it's not that, oh, I'm not a believer or anything. It's more so you're always going to have those people to just cling on to, oh, I don't like black people or African American people. You're always going to have those evil, infested people, you know, who just think on the other side of the spectrum of everything, you know. And there's just always going to be those people, so that's the point on why racism would never end. But can we make it better? Yes, definitely. We can make it better. This is kind of going off topic, but real quick, I just want to say rest in peace to Bo Johnson's sister. Um, she passed away just recently, and it's it's sad, man. Like, why are people out here attacking children like that? Like, they're they're using the whole riots and everything as a distraction to, or yeah, as a distraction to just go and take people's children or siblings and stuff. It's not cool. That is not cool in any shape or form, man. But you gotta stay safe out here. Like, I'm sure the suicide rate has went up since people have been home. I'm sure. Kidnappings has probably gone up. Uh, Depression has gone up. Just a whole bunch of things that mentally and physically can hurt a person has gone up. You know, and you really have to stay safe. But um, yeah, I just want to say I send my condolences to Bo Johnson and his family, and rest in peace to his baby girl. We can make a change, but it starts like a change in police brutality towards the African American racial group. They can change that by changing where they're stationed. I realize a lot of police like to patrol the ghetto neighborhoods, and they just happen to find crime. So I bet you, if you station a bunch of African Americans here and white people here, the crime rate would be different, because guess what? Usually in a black community, it is not as wealthy as a white community. So we can start off by helping the wealth, just spread the wealth, help out the black community. We're all supposed to be even. And I'm not talking about any other racial group right now except the white people and the black people. But we could fix this issue if we would just work it out. And we don't need riots, protests. They're they're needed, because that lights a fire under officials' butts and stuff like that. Um, but we just need a spark for change in the African American community, and that change needs to happen soon, because if it doesn't change soon, something bad will happen, and it may not be reversible. So it's best if we just do it now, then wait and see what happens. You know, we don't want to play the wait game. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. You know. But all in all, it's possible to change um, racism, but not purify it or cleanse it from just everyone and everything. That's not possible. But it is possible to make it better. It's just everyone needs to have a hand in it, because I can tell you every detail on how to do it, but that's just going to take way too long, and by the time everybody tries to start doing it, it may be too late. So if everybody would just work together, and not point fingers, then everything would work out, you know. And that's super important to understand, that it's not black community, white community, Hispanic community, Asian community. It's community. Everybody is in the same community. If you think about somebody as, oh, that Asian person. Now I know you can classify them as Asian, but if you're like, oh, the Asian people, man, they're weird. Like, no, you shouldn't think about that. That's not how you should go about talking about Asian people, because they're your people. They may not look like you. They definitely bleed like you, though. Have the same organs like you. We all have the brains. We all have our thought processes, or thought process, yeah. But never think about someone lower than you or higher than you, because that's when you start racism, uh, different classes, as in like wealthy, middle class, poor. Like, you can't put people into categories yourself, because you don't even know that person. Judging by the color of their skin, you can't say that person's rich or that person's poor, or that person's ghetto, or that person is such and such, you know. But over the years, we have these we've developed these thought processes to judge a person off the color of their skin. And yes, it is because the rep that racial class or another racial group has developed, you know. So don't get me wrong about that, but it's time for a change. You know, maybe if the white community would be like, you know, we can't judge the black community off their skin anymore, the black community would change. And you know, it starts with both. You know, the black community can't start first, then the white people change, and vice versa. You know, it needs to start now and start with everyone as a whole. That's the only way we're gonna fix anything. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. You know, it's not necessarily a subject I want to talk about, but I don't know. I just wanted to speak my mind about a couple of things and get my thoughts out there. But yeah. Um, if you really enjoyed this video, just make sure you share it with others. You know, I don't really. This is not a promo video, you know, to promote getting people to my channel, but it's more so getting it out to people. Um, if I said that right. But I just want to spread my message. You know, I'm not trying to gain any popularity. I just want to spread this message to people. Like, if you watch this video, go tell your parents. You know, um, just we need everybody on the same mindset to solve this one problem. That's what we need.